Hello. 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 And welcome back to Wisteria ASMR. And I thought in today's video we could do some just calming, coloring pictures, just relaxing ASMR. I know you're not going to be able to see this, so I'm showing it to you now, but I just thought we could sit here, be calm, and just color 1 or 2 pages of this amazing coloring book. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So I was gonna talk about the new Backrooms, second part of the Backrooms series that we're doing. Really excited for that. I'm hoping to maybe post it either tomorrow or either tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday. I don't have an exact date for it, but it will be coming out soon. And I accidentally messed up that flag, but that's okay. That's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. No, it doesn't, because nothing in life is perfect. Remember that. Oh. And I find it crazy that I'm coloring the page. I'm coloring the page with all the clowns on it. Even though I'm a big horror movie fan, I'm not the biggest fan of clowns. So I find that kind of crazy, but you know, I don't know. What do you think? I got the flag done. Yeah. I didn't really know what to think, because I was like, what color are we going to color the flag? And I was like, I don't know. I guess we'll paint it whatever, or color it whatever. And I was like, sure. And now I'm coloring the hat. Coloring the hat. I don't know if you can hear me coloring this or not, but yeah. But I always wondered, what is everybody else's favorite horror movie? Because if you don't know this about me, I'm a big lover of special effects makeup. I absolutely love it. And it's you wouldn't think so by looking at me, but yeah, I absolutely love to do it. But I think what got me into loving horror movies and, just wanting to do SFX makeup was trying to think what my first movie was. I think it was Friday the 13th. I think I watched Friday the 13th, and that was my major movie that got me into Terrifier and I don't know if you guys seen the original Strangers, but stuff like that. I've always loved it and adored it. And then I always found Art the Clown not that scary. I've always enjoyed Art the Clown because I thought, he was amusing and he's funny to me. But Pennywise, I don't really like Pennywise. I think he's just not my favorite clown. I think if I had to choose my favorite clown, I think it would be Art the Clown, because I find humor. I find humor with him and, you know, everything about him. And then I also used to watch Glam and Gore as a kid. I always adored her SFX makeup transformations. And then people were like, you know, the people who started watching my SFX channel was like, oh my gosh, this girl literally is sort of crazy. And, you know, when people are like, they say that stuff, they call it crazy, but I call it unique. That's how I've always looked at it. And I get it, you know, it's not for everybody. And then I kind of got into ASMR, which my biggest inspiration for ASMR was Karuna Satori. Shout out to her, by the way, absolutely adore her. I actually grew up watching Karuna Satori, and I always found her comforting. So people, you know, were like, oh, but where does ASMR and SFX makeup come together? And I'm like, it truly, I guess it doesn't go together, but like, people think that it was strange for me to be part of the makeup community and the ASMR community at the same time. And I kind of thought to myself that I really enjoy ASMR and I really enjoy makeup, and I thought, why not do both? You know? Because, like, I always dreamed of, like, having a YouTube channel one day, but it was like, what was going to be the sole purpose of my channels? And, you know, it's like, the more I do ASMR, as much as I love makeup, as much as I love makeup, I think, you know, ASMR in the end was the one that came on top and was like, this is what you're gonna do, and I was like, yay. And then I started finding like China Unique and Lena Bloom ASMR, and I was like, these are my people. And it's like, ever since then, that's what I've stuck to. And like, finding your place and being unique, I think, is a good part of being who you are. Because, you know, as much as I also love to sing and love to songwrite, I tried a music channel out and I was like, well, this isn't for me. I mean, I think I really do. I like to keep my musical talent to myself, and, you know, as much as I've had over the years in my childhood different people saying that, like, you know, you should try to make it big and share that voice with the world, and I thought to myself, that's not what I wanted. You know, when I was 8 years old, that was in my mind definitely something that I wanted, but as I got older, I was like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that anymore. And I kind of just enjoyed sharing my musical gift with myself. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. And I'm so grateful that I have every single one of you as subscribers, and I'm so grateful that I get to do ASMR every day. And yeah, I'm so grateful that you've cared about my videos as much as you have, and that you share them with other people. And I don't know, it's like we're a family here, and I really enjoy that aspect of it. So yeah, I really hope that you liked this video and that you enjoyed it. Please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe so you get more videos from me, and I will see you next time.